Hey YouTubers, it's me, Michele. I know it's been a really long time since I filmed a video. School got really busy and that was my #1 priority, but now I'm on spring break, so I will be able to film a few videos for you before the week is over. Today I'm doing the early 2000s tag, which I found on Karen Cavitt's channel. She did this back in 2013 with her friend Andre from the channel Black Nerd Comedy. So let's get started. I was so happy to find this tag because I've seen the 90s tag floating around, but I was born in 93, so I don't really remember anything about the 90s. I remember stuff about the early 2000s, so this tag is perfect. Most of the questions revolve around Disney and Nickelodeon, so if those don't interest you, or if you can't relate, I give you my permission to leave now. First question, favorite Disney Channel movie? Stuck in the Suburbs. I love that movie. I watched it over and over again. I still watch it every time it comes on. Taron, the guy who played the pop star in the movie, he's on SNL now, and he's pretty much the reason why I still watch Saturday Night Live. So funny, but it's crazy to see him. It's so different from the movie. Favorite Disney Channel show? Lizzie McGuire, hands down. I read the chapter books. I watched all the episodes. I could relate to Lizzie, definitely. Favorite Disney Channel cartoon? Kim Possible. I went through a phase where I was Kim Possible. Like, she had her own clothing line at one point, and I bought, like, the green capris that matched the one she wears on the show, and I bought a shirt with her face on it, and I wore that all the time. Craziness. Favorite Mary-Kate and Ashley movie? I actually... When those were coming out, my mom didn't really want me watching those. I wasn't really allowed. So I didn't really I don't think I've ever seen one all the way through. I did, however, like their TV show So Little Time. I used to get the videotapes from the library and watch them all the time. That was a good show. I was sad it was canceled. Who did I root for in American Idol? So, I don't know I didn't know what to answer, like what answer to say. I started watching when Jordan Sparks won, and I was rooting for her, so that's my answer. I rooted for Jordan Sparks, and then I'll just list after that. After that was for David Archuleta, Danny Gokey and Chris Allen, Lee DeWyze and Casey James, Casey Abrams, and Colton Dixon. Some of those are winners, some of those aren't, but I still listen to most of them. Was I Team Lindsay or Team Hillary? This was when the whole, Aaron Carter thing was out. I actually, I didn't know about this, but I would have been Team Hillary. I was a huge Hillary Duff fan. Ooh, Justin McCartney or Aaron Carter? Justin McCartney. I was definitely a Justin McCartney girl. I didn't really listen to Aaron Carter at all. It was all Jesse. Favorite Radio Disney song? This is hard, because there are only certain artists I loved hearing on Radio Disney. I listen to Radio Disney all the time. But I'll put my favorite Radio Disney artists. Hillary Duff, Jesse McCartney, Cheetah Girls, and Jump 5. Those were the people I waited for on Radio Disney. And also, fun fact, I remember when Rihanna's first song came out, Ponder Replay. Yeah, fun times. My favorite Nickelodeon cartoon, I don't really remember Nickelodeon as much as I remember Disney, but I do remember me and my brother loved watching Doug and Hey Arnold. Favorite Nickelodeon shows, I watched a lot of Drake and Josh, Unfabulous, and Zoe 101. I love those shows. My favorite movie in theaters from the 90s to the early 2000s. I didn't go to movie theaters. It sounds like I was sheltered, but I wasn't. I just never really went to movie theaters to see anything, but if I had gone, it would have probably been the Lizzie McGuire movie. I actually didn't see that until it came on Disney Channel. Was I a TGIF fan? That was the old ABC channel. I was not at the time, but I looked at their programming, and the shows I would have watched, that I do watch now, are Full House, Boy Meets World, and also I've watched some Sabrina the Teenage Witch. My favorite music group. Jump 5, Cheetah Girls, Jesse McCartney, and Hilary Duff. As you can see, like my world revolved around those 4 artists and groups. And my favorite game show. I was actually really excited this question was in here because we didn't have cable when I was little. Like we just had like the basic channels. And the one game show I always saw, well, first of all, Jeopardy. I used to watch that with my dad and brother all the time. We loved watching Jeopardy. But that show Supermarket Sweep, where they race around and like they have to get whoever gets like the items first, I think, on their list. I loved that show. Like I'm not gonna lie, like every time I go in a supermarket, I'm tempted to do that. It looks so fun. But anyways, that is the early 2000s tag. Now I tag all of you to make your own early 2000s tag and bring it back. So hopefully I will be filming another video before the week is done. And I'm really glad to be back. So yeah, that's all for now, folks.